Grand Rising. Hey, this video is gonna do a breakdown. I ain't gonna do a breakdown, but just gonna do quick, give a good quick flowers to Stranger Things, right? Saw the finale last night, and it definitely was a movie. It definitely was a movie. All the Welcome to Derry comparisons and the other shows, it doesn't even come close. And I see why Netflix is trying to run the bag and really get this Warner Brothers deal completed. From there was a lot of emotions going on, a lot of nostalgia. Soundtrack is fire. I'm not gonna get into who was in the soundtrack, but yeah, it's definitely one of them ones. But yeah, like Stranger Things, everybody was like season 5 has not been that good after volume 2, and I was like, I hear you, but I feel like the movie is going to be the final, cherry on top of everything, and that's exactly what it was. It was 2 hours, and it was a good 2 hours. I ain't gonna lie to you, because I kept checking back, and I said, "Damn, is the episode almost like, is the finale almost like done?" And that was probably like 10, 15 minutes in. I was like, "Oh, we got more to go." I said, "Yeah, okay, yeah." The Duffer Brothers, they did their thing. They did their big one. What I will say is, it definitely left open ended. I can't say all the all the stories and side stories and whatnot all were, completed and whatnot, but it definitely had a nigga in tears. I ain't gonna lie to you. Definitely had a nigga in tears. And that comes from a person, like, I probably started watching Stranger Things, I don't want to say from 2016, maybe 17. I couldn't get into, I ain't gonna say I couldn't get into it, but I watched a couple episodes, and then I had to go back and revisit it to, this year. And that was really because I kept seeing, Stranger Things season 5 coming. So I said, all right, bet, let me tap in. Tapped in. Yeah, it's definitely that show that helped Netflix recoup, from, I don't know, a lot of people remember Netflix used to have license to all the movies and the TV shows, like, before streaming was a thing. And then slowly but surely they lost all the classic movies. Like that went back to Stars, went back to HBO. And, they had to revisit their business model. Sometimes you gotta go back to the drawing board, and that's what they got with their Netflix originals. They recoup with the Netflix originals. And the Netflix originals, they really kept Netflix alive, whether it's the movies, the TV shows, where you got Umbrella Academy, you got Stranger Things, what else? You got, it's a bunch. There's so many, I can't even think off the top of my head. Which one did they do? Series of Fortunate Events. But what I will say though, Warner Brothers needs to definitely sign that deal over. Definitely sign that deal over, and everybody need to go get their Netflix stock ASAP. Paramount's cool, I like Paramount, but Paramount's Paramount. You know what I'm saying? I just started getting to Paramount the last year or two. They have I guess you would say they had the big names, but if you got to pay big names like, Big Billy Bob, who else? What's the girl from what's the shit called? Guardians of the Galaxy. You got to pay her. You got to pay all these other big names, and I see they kind of use the same people, same actors. I don't know, bro. Like, I feel like you ain't really bringing in a lot of money, and then that's like also that fact of they got ties to Trump, and I ain't got no smoke with Trump, but it's like, what are y'all trying to do? Y'all just trying to step on Netflix, trying to get the bag and really trying to run shit up, with all the the licensing and whatnot from, you know, from Warner Brothers. And to be honest with you, Netflix don't want everything like Paramount want. Paramount want everything. Netflix just want the shit so they can, you know what I'm saying, create the stuff that we want to see, to be honest with you. Like, I'm tired, I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm tired of waiting for a Static Shock movie, a Static Shock TV show. Tired of waiting for all these movies and shows. They keep talking about, you gotta wait, you gotta wait, you gotta wait. What else? They can't get Marvel. But nah, back to Stranger Things though. Stranger Things, you know, you see the kids, they grow up from, I want to say about 12 to damn near 18, 17. You know what I'm saying? You see them grow up. So like, Welcome to Derry, you ain't gonna really see them kids grow up like that. They going to that Welcome to Derry, they going to another, what is it called? Another time period. You don't go see them, you don't go see the kids, like, they going back in time. Stranger Things, they went forward in time, and then they kind of added a little, you know what I'm saying, a little, like I said, the 80s nostalgia, because there's nothing, I ain't gonna lie to you, nothing really beats that 80s nostalgia, that 90s nostalgia, and the 70s, to be honest with you. Those are like the top two, you know what I'm saying, whether you talk about fashion, music, what else? Fashion, music, I guess you would say, you can't really say, well, video games, yeah. Just the whole, you know, like, those ones people remember, because that's the bridge between, you know, when we started going more into that digital age, the internet age, you know what I'm saying, social media and all that stuff really started, and those kids, you know, were born in the 80s and the 90s. But Stranger Things, for real, it gave me video game vibes, for real. It gave me like, okay, we about to go on a raid or a campaign, like, and yeah, it was like they revisit the final boss again. They revisit the final boss again, and they upped it. You know what I'm saying? Upgrades. From, I think, what is it, season 3? They had the same type of battle. But they was in the what is it, the right side up? They was in Hawkins fighting that time. This time, you know what I'm saying, they was reckoning the Abyss. And then, like I said, this was like a raid, like straight on Dungeons and Dragons, like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody had a part to play. And everybody did their motherfucking thing. What I say is, if y'all want you know, a full finale decode, let me know. Like, comment, share. You know, more to come. First video of the year. Let's go.